When a dice flies out, it's just a incomplete roll and you have to roll again. Well, at least that's how I play it. Okay, still nothing, so we will use the second clue token, and now I'm beginning to regret doing this. Come on. Great, good job, Jenny. So, here we go. We have now completed this entire task, which is great. So we can now move these off to the side, take a look at the card in question. For failure, we would add a doom token. For success, we get to spawn an other world gate, and we get 2 clue tokens. We are back to 2 clue tokens again. So we go, and we now get to spawn one of these. Let's see. We now get to spawn one of these. And I think it was really at the top. That's the one I talked about in the setup introduction. So this is now placed to the side of the other tasks. You can do this however you want. I just place everything to the side of the original museum rooms. Okay, also we have to replenish the adventure in question. Let's see what happened. A terrible discovery. This does not look good at all. This is pretty difficult to complete, actually. The failure to do this is losing sanity. When these markers are on a task, this means that in order to complete this task you need to have 3 investigation, 1 terror, and you have to take a sanity loss. So this could be pretty difficult. Maybe you succeed the first one and then you have to take 2 additional sanities. This could drive someone insane fairly fast, and the rewards are not that great. Sure, you get an elder sign, but only 2 clue tokens. On the other hand, if we take a look at Relier, this is amazing rewards. An ally and 3 elder signs. That's great. The failure here is 2 sanity, 2 stamina, so that's pretty steep. But if you're smart about this, if you have some dice stored up and you have someone that can add the red and yellow die, like for instance Gloria can do that for free, you can actually complete this fairly easy, I think. But you also need to be you have to have a lot of luck to do that. The rewards are just amazing. Okay, let's see here. Did I move the clock? No, I have not moved the clock yet. So now the clock is at 3 o'clock and it's Gloria's turn. Sadly, Gloria cannot. I took a look at the board. I don't think Gloria can do any of this, especially with this conspiracy card in play, which means that Gloria would have to roll extra investigation for all of the investigation tasks. So I think that the safest bet here is for Gloria to go to the entrance and just have an encounter at the entrance area. She is not that hurt right now, so I think I will take a chance, gamble on here, search the lost and found and see what happens. That's a peril, so that means gain 1 common item. That's great. I think I forgot Ashcan Pete's ability as well before. He can actually pick, he can take 2 items and pick one of them. I think it was like that. No, he can actually, that's from Arkham Horror. Here he can choose to gain another type of card. Instead of spell, he can gain a unique item and such. But here is Gloria's item. It's a 45 automatic, which is pretty good. She does get free extra dice for the other worlds, but she does need stuff like this for the normal adventures. So that's that for her. Now the clock moves once again, 6 o'clock. And then we have Ashka and Pete. Ashka and Pete will have a go at this hallway on fire adventure and try to complete that. He does not add any extra dice or so. This is a sort of a simple adventure. Let's hope for the best here. Okay, so we are able to complete one of the steps here, and that is adding a peril marker and taking 1 stamina loss. So he is now down to 4 stamina. He had 5. And then we get to, let's see, there we go. And we get to roll again for the next part. Now the first part is complete, so let's hope for the best here. Great, that's great. So Ashka and Pete is able to complete this card, taking yet another stamina loss. So he has now lost 2 stamina, but he was able to do this without any problems at all, actually. So that's good. So let's see, this hallway on fire card gives us 2 unique items. And now Pete can actually choose when he gains 1 common item, 1 unique item or a spell. He may choose to instead gain 1 clue token, common item, unique item or spell. So he can just switch it out. Basically what it means, he gets to draw whatever he wants, but common or unique items are actually one of the best types of items in this game. So I think I will take the 2 unique items here. Now let's see, for the first one we have Blue Watcher of the Pyramid. After rolling, discard to change 1 die result to a scroll. That's pretty good. The second one is Ruby of Relief, so you will get the red die. So now Ashka and Pete's turn is complete. We draw this to replenish the adventure card that we completed. This is Lights Out, some heavy penalty but also some good reward with spells and elder signs. It's not that bad. The clock advances to 9 o'clock. Okay, so now it's Jenny Barnes' turn. Jenny. Jenny could actually try her luck on the search the lost and found section here. I don't think that these are fairly difficult, actually, these adventures. This is the easiest one, but well, maybe. Let's do it. Let's move Jenny. Where is she? She's over here. Let's move Jenny. Let's move her here to the well, no. It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. Let's see. Actually, let's leave Jenny here. Let's do this adventure, and I will use her special ability to discard a spell to gain both the yellow and the red die, and I will discard Cloud Memory. This could restore my sanity to maximum, but I think actually that being able to secure spells is more important. So I will do this. I will add the yellow and the red die. So let's have a go at this adventure. Pete is placed back here. She does have reroll tokens as well, so that's good, or clue tokens. Okay, that's quite a lot of rolls here. Let's see if we can complete any of these adventures. We can complete the top one, so we will do that. She can take the terror die and 3 investigation. Always pick the green ones if both the yellow or red ones have the same result. The green ones are worse, so get rid of those and keep the other better dice for your next roll. So now she also has to take 1 sanity loss to complete the first part of the adventure. So that's great. We now get to roll the remaining dice here. We need 2 scrolls. And we do have 1 wild card here. So I think I will keep this, and I will spend 1 clue token to re-roll the rest of the dice that remain here. So let's hope for a scroll result. And it's great. That's fantastic. We have scroll here, so she will place that, and the wild card is whatever we want, so that's also a scroll. And now in addition she has to take 1 more sanity loss here, going down to 2. So she's getting to be insane, but she can easily restore that with some trophies. So that's great. We now have successfully resolved this card as well. So let's do this in order actually. Let's place the new card here. The Key to Beyond. It has a terror ability with you lose 1 sanity. It's not that difficult, and it opens gates to the other worlds. So that's good. For the card that we successfully resolved, we get to take 2 clue tokens and 1 elder sign. We are now at equal footing with the ancient one. It has 2 doom tokens, and well, actually now I see the problem. Oh, this is bad. What have I done? This is terrible. Oh my god, I have forgotten about this. Oh no. Oh, this is an epic failure. This is just an epic failure. Well, no, it's not. Oh, damn it. I thought that... Oh, good. I thought that this card was still in effect. All investigators lose 2 sanity. Yeah, that would have killed all 3 of my investigators. Well, that's good. That's actually good. We just... I thought that I had made a huge mistake here. Okay, well, we get 2 clue tokens. So let's see, Jenny has 3 clue tokens, and we have already placed the elder sign. That was Jenny's turn, so now the clock strikes midnight. There are no midnight effects on the board, so we just draw another event here. The stars align, add 1 doom token to the doom track, that's the immediate effect. So let's do that. And this time we add doom token on a monster space, so we have to spawn a monster. Sadly, yeah, we have monster space on Rillier, so this will be extremely difficult to resolve. So let's see, let's hope for the best here. Damn it, I dropped half of the cup. Well, that's pretty good. We spawned a cultist. That's great. That actually helps us almost. So that's great. The cultist just gives you 1 trophy for defeating it. He ran toward me, shouting in a long dead language. And it's if we take a look at the card here, only the second task, or the second part of the task, is actually in this spider cobweb type of thing. So you would place it over this part of the task only, so this gets added to the task. So the task is 1 investigation and then the monster. Okay, so that was the immediate effect. Then we have before reason fails. Investigators may ignore order arrows on adventure cards today. Actually, that's a beneficial effect. That's great. There are not that many of these, but that's great actually. Question is, do we have anything that we can do with this? Because now we are kind of free to take on all of these adventures. I think this one is still a bit too hard. We need to start focusing or securing dice to be able to resolve some of these cards. And it's now Gloria's turn, since Jenny had her last turn. I don't actually know. She does have that. Yeah, let's move. Let's see, where is Gloria? She's down here at the entrance. Let's move her here together with Jenny on the key to beyond. I think that should be, well, actually let's move her to Pete. No, that's too risky. That's really risky. No, let's move her up here. Well, damn it. Okay, so basically the dilemma is here. The penalty is mild, it's just 1 sanity, but it has a terror effect of lose 1 sanity, so this could be really bad. She could actually die from this, and I don't know if that's a risk I'm willing to take. On the other hand, down here we have two stamina penalty and a doom token, but this task is kind of difficult. It's pretty difficult to complete. I think I would need more extra dice and some extra cards or something, spells and such. So yeah, let's do it. Let's gamble a bit here. Alternatively, I could try and heal her or search the lost and found, but screw that. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna go reckless mode here. I will add the 45 automatic to this attempt, so we will get the yellow die and we get to ignore the arrows and can complete the harder task if we actually manage to roll pretty well. So let's hope for the best here. Okay, so we have a peril, we have a scroll. This is great actually. We have a peril, a scroll, and both a 2 and a 3. I think I will take the 3, it doesn't really matter. I will take the green dice. So now we will complete the bottom part, and now the only thing we need is 3 investigation. We have to roll 3 investigation here, and since we succeeded, even though we rolled terror, if it's a success you ignore the terror effect. The terror effect only takes place if you fail a roll and roll a terror symbol. So this was a great roll by Gloria. Good job. So now we just need 3 investigation. And that's great. We have 6 investigation. We'll take 2 of these and place them up here. So now we have completed this task as well. Okay, so now Gloria gets 2 clue tokens, and we get to open another portal to a other world. First off, we replace the room itself, and this is the administration of office. It's a pretty easy one. The failure is discarding clue tokens and some sanity, and then you gain clue tokens if you manage to do this. This is a pretty good one at the beginning of the game, but it could be a good one right now as well to refill some of our investigators with some clue tokens and some extra trophies. For this now we give Gloria 2 clue tokens, so she has those 2 clue tokens, and then we have to open a gate to the outer world. Let's see, this is another dimension. This looks pretty good. It's a fairly simple adventure card. It does require some of these special rolls. It has a steep cost, 2 stamina, 1 sanity, but you gain a spell, a common item, and a elder sign if you manage to complete this. So here we have the next gate open here. Gloria's turn is over, so the clock now moves forward to 3 o'clock, and it's now and Pete's turn. He is already at this lights out room, or this part of the museum, and I think that's the adventure that he will be attempting. First of all, he has Duke, his ally, so he can discard Duke to actually ignore this failed penalty if he would fail this this adventure card this turn. So we can actually have some sort of assurance that there won't be any Doom tokens added to the Great Old One's track. Also, he has the Ruby of Roulier, which adds the red die to his dice roll, and he has a unique item which can change any dice roll to a scroll. And as we can see here, we do need 2 scrolls for this adventure. So I think that Pete is pretty well fit for attempting this adventure here, even though I would like for him to have yet another additional yellow die for this attempt. I think that this will be fine. I do like to gamble a bit. I do like to take some chances. I think that attempting this up here is too risky with just 1 red die. So I think that for Pete, this is the adventure to be taking. On the other hand, the other possibility that I consider is for Pete to go here to try and get some clue tokens. While the other 2 players do have clue tokens, Pete does not have any clue tokens. So that might be an idea. Once you have some clue tokens, the adventures become much easier because you can re-roll dice. So that was my second choice, and now when I have talked a little bit about them, I immediately get uncertain if I really chose well. So I think I will actually go up here and help the ladies with the administration office, taking the coward's way out, so to speak. And Pete will not add the red die for this particular roll, so he will attempt to complete this adventure now with 6 green dice. Okay, so there we go. We have both a scroll and a successful 3 investigation roll here, which we could choose to focus and then fail the other, but I think that we will just take the scroll and complete the first part of the adventure. There we go, roll again. And now this is pretty bad actually. We only rolled a 2 and a 1 investigation token, and this card does not have any terror effects, so we do not have to concern ourselves with that. The question is, should we focus this or not? And I don't think it's a good idea to actually do that. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. So I think we will just discard 1 green die, and this task turned out to be a little bit more difficult than I had imagined. Maybe I should have added the green die to this roll. I thought that this would be pretty easy, but now when I look at it, it's probably not that easy. Anyway, let's move on. And that's terrible. So now Pete has to have a perfect roll of 3 threes. 3 symbols with 3 investigation tokens. Yeah, that's completely the opposite. Just completely the opposite. Okay, poor Pete. So Pete will now suffer 1 sanity loss and discard 1 clue token, but he does not have any clue tokens, so he will not need to do that. Then the clock advances, and it's now Jenny's turn. Let's see, Jenny, where can we put Jenny? She does have a bunch of clue tokens, so she could probably attempt something a bit more difficult. She has 3 clue tokens for rerolls, so maybe Jenny should actually have a go at either Roulier or here, another dimension. Let's see, the Roulier needs 5 different That could be a bit difficult. Yeah. I think Jenny will attempt another dimension here. Trying to get rid of this. Well, not get rid of, try to complete the adventure. And she will use her special ability discarding Shriveling to gain both of the yellow and red die to this roll. So let's hope for the best. We need Scroll, Terror, Peril and 1 investigation, so that shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, so we have... let's see, we have something here, I don't know what. We have a Scroll, we have investigation, so let's just complete this. Alternatively, we could focus one of these terror markers, but I think this will be fine. We could actually re-roll, but I don't think that's either necessary. Or that's not necessary either. So let's move on here. We need a peril and a terror. And that's fine enough. We have both. So here we go. We have now successfully completed the another dimension card here. Jenny will get 1 spell, 1 common item and 1 elder sign. Okay, so the dimension cards do not get replenished after they have been successfully defeated, but now she gets 1 elder sign here for our elder sign track. She gets 1 spell, and that is enchant weapon, which is yet again just a standard spell with securing dice, and she gets a common item. Let's see, that is whiskey. Discard this card instead of losing 1 sanity. That's pretty bad. That's a bad item. Doesn't really help all that much, but okay, we did get 1 elder sign. That's pretty good. So Jenny's turn is over, the clock moves forward. It's now 9 o'clock and it's now Gloria's turn once again. And I think Gloria will have a go at... She will have a go at this other world that we have, Rillier, up here. She gets both the yellow and red dice for free when attempting a otherworld adventure. So this can work out quite well in our favor. We also have 2 clue tokens, and let's hope that Gloria is successful here. Alright, let's see what we have. We have 2 scrolls, a wild card and a peril, so we could actually immediately resolve this bottom one here, and I think that's going to be the best thing to do. This bottom one takes 4 dice to resolve, so managing to actually do this successfully in the first turn is really helpful. Now we just need 1 investigation, and then we need a peril or a scroll. So those are pretty good odds. The question is, yeah, those are pretty good odds. So let's see what happens. Maybe we don't even need to spend any clue tokens on this. That would be amazing. So 1 investigation, a peril or a scroll. And that is not good enough. Okay, so I think I will spend one of these clue tokens, and Gloria will re-roll all of these. Yeah, she will re-roll all of them. Okay, so there we go. We have a scroll for the monster, and then we have 1 investigation. So Gloria successfully conquered or explored Rillier, which is pretty bad outer world card. Normally the outer world cards are good for the players. They give you quite a lot in reward compared to the adventure cards in the museum. So Gloria defeats this monster. It's the cultist. She gets to keep this as a trophy. It will give her one trophy, I don't know, point or whatever. And let's see what Relier gives us. This is a amazing card. We will get one ally and three elder signs. So let's put these elder signs up. This would mean that we now have 6 elder signs compared to the ancient ones, measly 2 elder signs. So we are now way ahead, and I think that this card is just amazing. I think this helps quite a lot in gameplay. So that was Gloria's turn, and now the clock strikes midnight. There were no midnight effects on the board. So what happens is we just draw a new event card here, and that is Strange Sights. A monster appears. That's well, that's okay, because we don't have any monster cards right now, so we have to place this beneath one of these cards that are on the table. So let's first see what monster this is. There we go. Yet another good card, or a easy monster card. It's a maniac worth one trophy point. It only needs a peril to successfully defeat this monster. It says, smiling, he showed me where he had carved glyphs on his chest with a knife. Okay, it's a crazy guy. Well, that's why he's called Maniac, probably. So I think I will place him here at the administration office. This is the easiest card to have monsters, to add monsters to, because we now just have these pretty simple tasks to complete. It would be quite deadly to add it somewhere else. But okay, that was the immediate effect. Amid the stillness, there is no lingering effect today. Great. So nothing bad happens today. So now it's Ashcan Pete's turn, and Ashcan Pete is pretty wounded. He's about to go insane. So I think Ashcan Pete will actually go to the entrance, and instead of searching the lost and found area, he will just use the receive first aid. You can pay 2 trophies to either regain stamina or sanity completely. So he will pay 2 trophies to regain, let's see, here are his trophies. He had 4 trophy points, so he will pay these 2 to regain 3 sanity, giving him a maximum of 4. So that was Ashcan Pete's turn. Clock moves forward. It is now Jenny's turn. Let's see, her special ability allows her to discard common items as well, so that's good. We can discard the whiskey to actually get something. The problem is if I think that she is strong enough to actually take on any of these cards, and we are not really in any danger right now. We lead by 3 elder signs compared to the ancient one's doom track. So it might be a good idea to actually have her go to the entrance as well and regain her sanity, bringing her back to 6 sanity. And I think I will do that. I think I will have a breather here for my characters, having them regain some stuff. So she will also go to the entrance, and she will discard another dimension, which is worth 2 trophy points, and she will restore her sanity to maximum of 6. So that was a fast turn. Clock moves forward again. It is now Gloria, and Gloria does the same thing. She goes to the entrance and she treats her psychological sanity issues by discarding Rillier, getting herself up to 6 sanity as well. So great. Now all of my investigators are pretty well off. So now the clock moves to 9 o'clock and it's now Ashcan Pete's turn again. This time Ashcan Pete will... let's see, he can turn results into scrolls. So maybe we can have a go at lights out. Yeah, Ashcan Pete will gamble a bit here. Well, actually, the elder sign here is not that difficult. But maybe that's better for Gloria, since she has tokens, clue tokens to reroll. So yeah, let's, well, he will go to the administration building. Actually, I will put him there. He will use this ruby of Rillier to add the red die to his roll. Let's hope he's a bit lucky here. Okay, that's good. Let's see here. We have scrolls, we have some investigation tokens, but not a whole lot of them. Well, let's just complete the scroll here. So he completes the scroll there, the first part, so we don't have to use our card later on. Okay, that was pretty bad. Bad roll. So we will discard one die and roll again. There are no terror effects on this card. Well, that's good. Now we will use this skull to defeat this monster, the maniac down here, and whatever happens, the maniac will be destroyed at the end of the turn. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. Poor Pete. Yeah, discard one. There's no use saving these. We need 9 investigation. Well, actually, I could have secured something here for the for Jenny Barnes, because I think she will attempt the elder sign. Maybe that was stupid, but let's see. Let's roll. Ah, damn it. Damn it, that's not good enough. Well, we will discard and roll again. Just hope to get something to reserve for Jenny. Nope. We'll discard the red one because I do not want to reserve the red one. So let's see. That's a peril symbol. It doesn't help on the elder sign, but it could help if we go to the lights out part here. Huh. He could actually discard his unique item to change that into a scroll and then focus or secure that scroll for future use. Because I really think that Jenny should be going here, but I think that Jenny can actually take care of herself. And this shouldn't be, well, I shouldn't say that, this could be a problem. And we are kind of on a roll now, so we could spend some items. We could try and spend some items here. I don't think it's that bad. So yeah, I will do this. I don't know if this is correct, this is probably bad, but whatever. I will use this after rolling this card to change one die to a scroll result. So I will use that, change this to a scroll, and then I will secure the scroll on this, on my spell, and then poor Pete fails again, but he does manage to kill this maniac here. So let's see, the maniac is worth 1 trophy. Unfortunately, he suffers a sanity and a clue loss, but he doesn't have any clues so far. This space has actually been pretty deadly to me. Luckily, the failed effect is not that difficult. It's okay. Well, I forgot that the clock strikes midnight now, so something else could actually happen to make me change my mind. But the clock does strike midnight, and no midnight effects, so we draw next event. The stars align, add 1 Doom token. So we are now at 4. Amid the stillness, there is no lingering effect today. That's good. Okay, so now it's Jenny. Jenny moves to the Elder sign. She will use her special ability to discard whiskey to get the red and the yellow die for free, or not for free, for the whiskey for this attempt here. Alright, this is actually an adventure where you have to resolve in a specific order. So I will use Pete's scroll here for the first, discarding this wither spell here, and taking 1 sanity loss with Jenny to complete the first one. So now we get to roll again. Okay, that is bad. Well, it's not bad per se, but I would have preferred a green one having this scroll. But I think that I cannot risk this, so I will just add this scroll here as well, taking 1 stamina for losing, or losing 1 stamina for completing this this task. And we move on for the last task. We need 2 investigation, 1 scroll. Oh, that's great. 2 investigation, 1 scroll. Perfect. The card is resolved, and she has successfully completed this adventure. Okay, so let's see. First we add a new adventure here, and that is unnatural habitat. There's a bear and some sort of a deer or something. Okay, this isn't too bad. When the space is empty like this, you actually add the monster trophy. If you would spawn a monster trophy, you would spawn it on the entire track here. But if there are no monsters on this card, you only have this part down here, which you have to resolve. But as you can see, the reward is abysmal. It's 1 spell. The failure effect is not that dangerous either. Okay. Elder sign card. We get 2 clue tokens. She now has 5. We get to add 1 Doom token on the Doom track. It's still these normal Doom tokens, there are no monsters, but the next one will spawn a additional monster. And then in addition to that, we do get an Elder sign. So this is a zero-sum game. We do actually get closer to defeating this ancient one. So we are now at, let's actually do it like this. No, wait, this was correct. We are now at 7. We have 7 Elder signs, so we need 5 more to defeat this, to defeat Yog. And she will gain this as a trophy. Her turn is over and the clock moves forward. Okay, so it's now Gloria's turn. I was thinking about going here to the unnatural habitat with Gloria, but it has a fairly steep terror cost here. If we fail and roll a terror die, you lose 1 stamina, and she only has 3 stamina. So if she fails and has to use the clue token, and if she fails with the clue token, I think we have to immediately choose to fail the adventure altogether, because she could easily be killed otherwise. So instead, I think that she will, let's see, her token is down here, she will join Pete here at the administration office, and let's hope that we can finally get rid of this space. She does not have any extra items or anything, so this is just a attempt straight up. Alright, immediately I see a scroll here, so we can complete the first part of the adventure. Sadly, yet again we roll pretty badly when it comes to investigation. So let's hope for something better here. Okay, well, that is a good question. What to do now? I think that I will keep this 3, and I will use her clue token to re-roll these other 4 dice here. So let's see, there's another 3. Well, that's bad. Yeah, you can only focus 1 dice at the time, so I cannot focus both of these on my 2 characters that are on the adventure. So I think I will discard 1. This is pretty bad. I will discard 1 and focus this on Gloria, and then I have to re-roll the other ones, and I now need 6 investigation, and this is again looking bad. I think I'm underestimating this card. I think this card is pretty tough to beat, actually. Yeah, that's bad. Discard another. We have to roll again. Yeah. Even though I could focus now, I will have no dice left to roll. So yeah, once again, failure. Failure for administration office, and I think I am underestimating this card quite a lot. So Gloria will lose 1 sanity, sadly. She will fail. She has no clue tokens to discard, and the clock will move forward. It's 6 o'clock, so it's now Pete's turn. And I think instead of wasting time up here again, I think Pete will just move and search the lost and found. Why not? So let's see. That's lose either 1 sanity or stamina, so Pete will lose. That's a good question. Pete will lose 1. I think Pete will lose 1 stamina, actually, bringing him down to 2 stamina, and sadly next turn we have to heal with Pete. This is pretty bad. Well, we could actually attempt to search yet again and then heal the turn after, but that is pretty dangerous based depending on what type of midnight effect we have. So we will see what happens when we draw the next event card. It's now Jenny's turn, and Jenny has 1 card left, 1 beneficial spell left. She does have quite a lot of trophies there, and she has been the star player so far, with a bunch of clue tokens as well. So I think that Jenny should focus on one of these 2, actually. Question is which one. I think this one is, well, actually this one has you immediately fail the adventure. I could fight that with my clue tokens, but that could be pretty risky. You do get quite a lot of things here. Well, actually I think this is more, this is safer. So she will move to the lights out here, and let's see, should we discard? Yeah, let's do this. This is probably safer. Let's discard this enchant weapon to get the red and the yellow die to our dice pool. So let's roll for Jenny. This has to be completed in order, unfortunately. And we have, well, both our 3 and 4 investigations are actually on the red and yellow dice, so I don't want to, damn it, I don't want to use those actually for this first part. So I think I'm gonna place those to the side. Yeah, and then re-roll for one of my clue tokens, re-roll the green dice, hopefully getting 1-3 investigation from them. And that's exactly what happened. We have 3 investigation here, so I will complete that task. Now we get to roll again. And damn it, that is pretty bad. We need perils, so I need use another clue token here to re-roll everything. And that's good. Now we get 2 perils here, which we sorely needed. And we get to move on to the final step here. Scrolls are needed. No scrolls. We have a wild card, so I will, let's see, I will put this to the side and use yet another clue token to re-roll these 4 dice. And that's great. It's another scroll, so now we have 2 scrolls as well. And Jenny managed to complete yet another adventure. I almost think that her ability is overpowered. The trust fund ability. Being able to discard cards to gain both of these dice to roll with, that's pretty powerful. So yeah, Jenny managed to complete yet another adventure. So let's replenish the museum stack here, and that's remains of the High Priest. Has a terror effect of discard all dice showing the terror result. Okay, that's not that bad actually. As we can see down here, it's a pretty bad card, or pretty easy card, so to speak. You lose 1 stamina and you gain a clue token and a spell if you manage to complete this. Okay. Resolve the lights out reward. 1 elder sign, 1 spell. That's good. We are now at 8 elder signs here. And Jenny gets to draw a spell. I think I've still yet to use Ashcan Pete's ability. I managed to forget it all the time. The spell is Heal. Discard to fully restore any investigator stamina. That's sort of useful. Not all that much. I think I will actually discard that to gain dice instead of healing anyone. So she gets yet another trophy here, and she has 12. No, she has 10. 10 trophy points. So she could play around with those. She could actually buy a bunch of souvenirs here, but you only get to buy 1 per turn, so it takes quite a while to actually replenish your hand. Alright, the clock moves. 9 o'clock. We have Gloria. Poor Gloria. And Gloria will... She and Pete are kind of in trouble here actually. She can spend 1 trophy to get a clue token, or she does have 2 trophy points. She has defeated a monster as well. Pete has, let's see, Pete has 3. 2 trophies to get 1 common item. Well, sure. I think that's a better use of Gloria's time. She will go buy a souvenir. She will spend her 2 trophy points and draw a common item. The common item is shotgun. That's okay. After rolling, discard this to change 1 die to a peril result. That's decent, I guess. Good for some adventures. So the clock moves and the clock strikes midnight. Next event. The stars align. Add 1 doom token. go. Its doom track is now to 6, and the Yog has 10 spaces, so he has 4 spaces left. We have also 4 spaces left on the Elder Sign track, so we are tied at the moment. This is basically how the game goes. Any time I have played it, you pretty much lie tied, and then you have to make a push at the end to try and outrace the great old ones. But adding that token, we now have to spawn a monster. That's a bad one. It's a Chthonian. So we have a Chthonian. The floor burst open, revealing a colossus mass of tentacles. There's the tentacle monster. It's pretty difficult to beat as well. You need 7 investigation, move the clock forward because it takes so long to beat, and then you lose stamina anyway. And this one has to be placed on the unnatural habitat here. This is the only space open for monsters. So that's pretty bad. Now this little sad card is actually pretty difficult to beat. But that's okay, because I don't think I want to go there anyway. So yeah. That was the immediate effect. The lingering effect. Above dark clouds. Investigators cannot use spells or unique items today. That is bad. It's pretty bad, but I don't think it affects Jenny's ability. Her ability is to discard, not to use. And the other two don't actually have that many spells or abilities.